Currently I am rereading a book called The Prince of Thorns,
Ah, cool.
part of a trilogy called the Broken Empire trilogy. Very good.
I've heard of that before.
The third one of them came out not too long ago, so I'm rereading books 1 and 2 before I read book 3.
Did you see how big that thing
So it's
was?
fresh.
And those teeth.
Yeah,
You
pretty
found my
much.
sword. Thank you. I want to be a warrior and make Mother proud.
You
But I
read
also
the
love
the blade
smithing.
itself.
What do you think? You said it.
The
I'm not
blade
fighting
itself
anymore. I'll make
Yeah,
weapons for
Joe
others.
Crombie.
Mother will just have to get used to it.
sounds familiar. Is
Thanks
that the
for
one
everything.
with
Well, I'm done here.
I
Come
can't
see me
remember
in
his
Port Hundy.
name. He was
Logan.
mercenary type, and he ends up in the big city.
Yeah, I've not actually read it, but all of my friends are saying, go see, go read. I haven't done it yet.
Let me. Yes,
What the
Yeah.
fuck
The-
did I just read?
that series is incredibly good.
Cool. That again. I've just picked up Attrition, the First Penance, which is like a proper old school high fantasy kind of demons have taken over the world. You know, a group of elite mages living underground, kind of. And that's got very good reviews. But
Yeah, that one's a dark fantasy type, isn't it?
yeah, you know of it as well.
I've got to admit, one of the few things that I do know in quite a lot of depth is fantasy.
Yeah, good man. When I was in sixth form, I read the Sword of Truth books.
Oh
I
yeah,
really enjoyed those. Legend of the Seeker stuff.
yeah, there were like 12 of those, weren't there?
There were a ton of them, yes.
Yeah, I've got all of those kicking around on a shelf at some point. Have you seen? They've made a series.
I watched quite seriously a minute and a half of it before I had to turn it off.
I was going to say I got to probably the first fight scene,
Right.
which was probably about 2.5 minutes in, and completely gave up because it wasn't holding true to the book at all, even slightly. I was like, well, no, this just didn't.
I couldn't take American accents seriously in a fantasy setting, which is interesting that I've been programmed to assume that all fantasy has got British accents, but
That's because
What's this in?
medieval didn't exist in America, and therefore fantasy didn't exist in America.
yeah.
By the way, it's the Daggerfall Covenant actually I was thinking of.
Ah, right,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, I'll admit I am interested in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Make orcs.
Curly, it's called something like Legend of the Seeker. I don't know whether it is, but the books were called Sword of the Truth, and there were a whole bunch of them. And
Yeah,
they're actually really good books.
The TV series is called Legend of the Seeker.
That's fun. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
About this guy called Richard. He is the Seeker. The Seeker is the man who holds the weapon Truth. Truth is the sword of the Seeker. Circular logic. There's this lady called Kellen, who is the mother of the Confessor. The Confessor has the ability to touch anybody and effectively make them fall in love with them, which means that they will then obviously tell them the truth and anything they need to know and follow their every command. Unfortunately, they do that until their death. Yeah, no, it's interesting.
It
It's
basically
interesting.
erases everything bar their love for her.
It was. I think it was definitely what I needed at the time. I'm not sure if I reread them now. I think they were so astounding. But
Yeah. I mean, the thing that I'm struggling with is the fact that they're still going. Because I think there was another one released like
last year,
late last year, like August maybe last year.
it's like
And
it's kind of like, I don't want to call it a sequel because it's not. It's an epilogue, isn't it? It was like hey, this is something else that we're going to throw at you for the fun of it.
Because
Apparently, the director of Breaking Bad, the director of the new Godzilla movie, never seen Breaking Bad.
It was
wanted to work with
apparently
Bryan
it was a prequel.
Oh, it was a prequel, so fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the last of the proper series was done in 2009. So, but there are 14. By the looks of it.
Gosh.
14 series. Wow.
No, 14 books in.
Oh, I was going to say.
Though they are big books, they're not small, slightest.
And I'm having trouble reading through Terry Pratchett books right now. They're only about 300 pages each.
Maybe 16, actually.
Say such terrible things.
So they're
There were only 7
getting
almost,
on
not.
for the Wheel of Time series. At that. How long was how long's the Wheel of Time at the moment?
I know it will.
14 at the moment, the Wheel of Time.
New Sin City coming out.
There's a new Sin City.
Apparently.
Sweet. That new Godzilla looks quite awesome.
Yeah, I quite fancy that actually.
It does.
Apparently, the director hasn't even seen Breaking Bad. He still wanted to work with Bryan Cranston. Because of Malcolm in the Middle.
That's because Malcolm in the Middle was awesome.
That's what he says.
I've got to be honest, I've never watched Breaking Bad.
I
good.
haven't either.
Really good. It's probably one of the only TV shows that was worth watching recently.
Game of Thrones.
I'm starting to...
Haven't watched any of it. Not going to watch any of it until I've finished reading all of the books.
Fair enough.
And I can't finish reading all of the books until they've all come out.
Yeah, until he's finished writing them.
Surely he's got to hurry up because it's catching up quite quickly.
It is. And I don't think that it's ever been officially said, but the impression that I get is that he's waiting until the series catch up and then releasing them with the TV series.
That'd be kind of dumb.
Because he said that he's not going to release the next one until 2015 at the earliest.
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly. And by that point, they've got to be closing. Because they're on what? They're on series 4 or 5 at the moment already, aren't they?
They're on 4 right now.
5 starts now.
4 starts now. Yeah.
And it's only book 8 that is...
And who?
Like, book 8's the next one to be released, I think.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Then it's book 6.
Sorry, no. Book 8 counting 3 and 5 as having 2 parts and being 2 books.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Sorry,
They
because...
weren't released in hardback
because
as 2 books, which is why I count them separately.
Game of Thrones is only starting back up to April now.
Yeah. And they did season 3 in 2 halves, book 3 even in 2 halves. Which is odd.
Oh yeah, because
all the good stuff happens next.
Yeah. They kind of mixed up parts of the 3rd and 4th book in season 3.
Yes,
That's because the 3rd and 4th book are actually the 3rd book.
Yeah, it's true. It's only the song.
half of the 5th, remember, as well.
It's only the paperbacks that split the 2 of them.
The whole Theon stuff's added, isn't it?
The whole Theon stuff is a prequel to what happens to Theon in book 5. It's a transformation of Theon into Reek, and it's not covered fully in 5.
It's reminding you that he's a character. so that you're not surprised when you get a lot more of them.
Turns back up. As useless as he's going to be. Lord, he had a penis cut off. That's funny. I laughed so much. I don't think I should have, but I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was still funny, so...
You laughed at what?
Something that happened to one of the characters in
Theon.
They basically cut off the guy's
So in
wiener.
what-
The
in
next
what
scene,
is this
the
in?
guy's eating a sausage.
What is this in?
Game of Thrones.
Oh right, yeah, I haven't seen that
That's-
yet. I'm
that's the
only on
other thing.
series 1. I didn't get to series 2. Well, I watched like a couple of episodes of series 2.
The gist of it is they cut off someone's wiener, and in the very next scene, it goes to like a camera shot of someone eating a sausage,
Yeah.
and I couldn't help but laugh.
That's the other thing. Is it just me, or does it really
at all what I was
frustrate anyone
expecting.
else that they call it all a Game of Thrones?
Yes, it's called A Song of Ice and Fire. For crying out
Let's
loud.
talk.
Yeah.
That pissed me off so much.
What brings
I
you
can
to
under-
this
I can
trash
understand
pit?
what I hoped they would do was call it something like maybe a Game of Thrones, a Clash of Kings, or something, and have a subtitle, you know, because that would have been fine. I understand that when
I
you
would
set
have
up a
been
brand,
happier
you
with
can't
that.
just change
Sneak
it.
up on you? That's what I do.
But
Howler
And
draws all
to
the
be fair,
attention.
a Game of
I
Thrones
do all the
is a
sneaking.
better sort of catchphrase and brand than Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, but that's fine. But
Now
if they
answer
were
my
going
question.
if they were going to use something
What are you
other
doing here?
than a Song of
My
Ice and
ship may
Fire,
be a pile of
make it
driftwood.
something that
Expect to get help
isn't
so
the
quickly.
title of one
Remind
of
me
the
to
books.
thank Colleen when
Yeah.
we're done here.
it could do.
I like Sam
So long
to
as long as
disguise
they
my crew with
differentiated
look for
it in
hampers
some
with
way
clothes.
from the title of
You
the
can take
book,
clothes from
then it
hampers
would
or
have
off
been
dead sea
absolutely
drinks.
fine because it's just wrong. The series is not the first book.
Oh, I'm trying
Yeah.
not to get killed.
Like Sam said, though, I would have been happier if they did like a Game of Thrones and then the other
Some-
books
yeah,
became a
even-
subtitle. So like a Game of Thrones, a Clash of Kings, a Game of Thrones, a Feast for
There's
Crows.
no reason they couldn't have called it A Song of Ice and Fire. That is just a
No.
long title.
Yeah, no, I like I said, it's a long title. I think a Game of Thrones is just a better brand. It catches more people's attention.
No, I think at the time they may have been unsure if they were going to get a proper season out of it. It was just going to be, you know,
Probably.
Repeat
first.
Firefly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was the biggest disgrace to anything that's ever been on TV.
I know.
Ever.
Do you want to know the thing that takes the piss the most?
What's that?
You know, Sam, the Legend of the Seeker.
Stay away
Two,
from Helene.
two series.
She's
Couldn't
a
have made
monster.
2 series of Firefly, though, could they?
No.
They damn well could have. They just bloody didn't. It's a disgrace.
Firefly was a mistake, and this is the problem, right?
Firefly was not a
Fox.
mistake. Firefly was
But
glorious.
Fox, the thing is though, Fox recognised that they screwed the series around, but in order for them to correct that mistake, and that's when they dumped it. They literally put their ego ahead of the potential of making a big sci-fi show.
Because it was by far the best series of
They,
the time.
the trouble is, they didn't expect it to get the following that it did.
Yeah.
And they had planned for and filmed an end to the series. And the way that they had ended the series didn't leave another series. That it didn't leave any room for more episodes. And that was the biggest problem.
Yeah, and then they went and made
In one way, I'm
Serenity.
yeah, and that's the trouble is that
But
they shouldn't
that's
have.
a return of universe anyway.
No, you're right. They should.
Because it feels like the series and the film pulled in 2 different directions, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it felt like they were doing different things at what should have been the same point in time. It was very odd.
We need to give Farscape a watch at some point.
Farscape
I
was a good
have
series. I enjoyed that.
Never seen it myself. It's one of the few that I mean, to be honest with you, most sci-fi seasons I will have given.
Farscape was the one I really enjoyed.
My friend that absolutely loves Star Trek, loves Firefly, says it's one of the best things he's watched in a while.
Yeah.
Or something, so.
To be honest, it
I
didn't.
think it's aged badly though, because it didn't have a massive budget.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think it got the
effectively
following
not
it deserved though.
One of my favourite sci-fi series of all time has got to be Andromeda.
I love Andromeda.
I need to go watch that. A long time ago, I watched like the first few episodes that were really good because I had them on DVD. I could never find that anywhere else.
It was so good.
No, I've never seen
Andromeda was brilliant. Honestly, though, I preferred Farscape.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Liam Neeson's 61 years old.
Fair play.
I would believe it.
What? I got a shock.
Choke and die, Sea Drake. I knew she would
61 years old, sure.
These Sea Drakes give pirates a bad name. Kill every last one of them you see.
Best thing I've seen anyway is like that thing where he tells the woman to take the fucking elephant that he's won. Oh, that was a funny show. You and your gay vest.
Hey?
Just so your character's like very gay vest things, very open.
It's a disguise. Back in.
Yeah. He only wears it on a Wednesday, man.
Yep.
Honestly, and the high-heeled boots, it's all part of the disguise.
Do not forget the stockings. All important.
Fucking Rocky Horror thing of yours. It's the worst.
You love it.
No, it's absolutely horrifying.
No,
Nice bit of Khajiit armor.
that wasn't what was the problem. The problem was how comfortable you seemed in it.
And the fact
Oh,
that
and
I
how
pulled it
easily
off.
he walked in the heels as well.
How easy, yes.
And I,
Most
gotta-
girls
you've
learn
gotta be
heels, Reese
comfortable
just
with
puts
it,
them
no?
on. It's
and
fine.
I pulled it off. Because I was winning. No.
Oh,
Oh. No potions.
I turn off the stream. I download like a third faster.
Probably do that.
Just for something right now. Has anyone else got like Path of Exile installed, or is it just me still?
No, I've still got it.
I still have it as well.
Okay.
Pain in the ass because I was playing it and then Alex joined me and then he decided to stop playing it, so I've not played anymore.
I just want to unlock the Scion, really. More than anything.
You want to do what? Sorry.
Unlock the Scion character. That's like 3 chapters in.
Oh, I didn't play that much.
It's like
Yeah,
level
I
6.
haven't played anywhere near that much. I'm like level 10
For
if that.
fuck's sake. Again,
Oh, if you guys want, at some
people.
point we can start the characters and just start playing it.
Can do.
Something.
I hate people so much.
Me too. What's the issue?
It's, as I say, it's just what's ruining this game is just other people. It's like I run up to a chest, but some guy just runs behind me and just takes the chest before me, even though I killed everything that was guarding it. It's just like
What,
mine.
you playing Elder Scrolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chest bit's annoying.
Doesn't anybody want to hear my funny story?
They should do some sort of functional bit unlocks for whoever killed the last mob.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what I feel
So
Yeah,
it's some of that really pissed me off in SWTOR as well.
Yeah.
Is that you would get people who would like, oh, thanks for killing all those freaking elites guarding that thing.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for- Yeah, they would basically stealth past you while you were killing everything, and then they would just claim the chest because the mobs wouldn't stop. They were busy fighting you. And they're just like, yeah, thanks for all that stuff. Because some of them mobs in Sutor would take you a couple of minutes to kill.
Oh yeah, some of them were pretty
And so,
hardcore.
yeah. And so while you're doing that, someone would just come up and go, mine.
Yeah. The thing is, like the lockpicking and stuff in this, if you fail the lockpicking, it boots you up for a couple of seconds. So someone,
I don't mind that too much.
No, that's what I mean. I mean,
better run
if
if you
you
don't
kill all
want
the
the sea
mobs
drakes to
and
gut
someone
you.
like sneaks in and takes the chest, if they cock up the lockpicking, then then you do have a chance to like steal it back.
Ha! Another of Helene's tricks. Let me go, then chase me down.
I don't know if they
Word of
fixed it, but the
advice.
tutorial
Don't let them
in
capture
this
you.
lied.
If you can't get away,
I didn't know how
die
to
fighting.
lockpick because it wasn't telling me to do it properly. It doesn't. The originally when I read it, it did not tell you to right click to lockpick. It said to hold down left click until it started clicking and wobbling and release. So I was doing that, and nothing happened. And I was like, okay. Then someone in chat was like, yeah, you have to right click. I was like, well, thanks tutorial, because you know that
Right.
would have been really useful for you to tell me that.
It's not right click, it's left click.
For me, it's like you hold down left click to move it down, and then you right click to lock it in.
No. If you left click to push it down.
Yeah, and right
As soon
click
as,
to
no,
lock
as
it
soon
in.
as it starts wobbling, just like it locks itself in place.
Nope, it doesn't.
It
I
does
have to
because
right click.
I opened the chest about 2
I
minutes ago.
opened loads of chests. Beforehand, I was releasing it and it did nothing.
Alright, in that case, maybe they've changed it then, because I literally,
And then-
about 2 minutes ago, I
Because it was
unlocked the
telling me
chest.
just to hold it down, and it wasn't doing anything. And I was
Yeah,
like,
no, you
just pop
literally,
back up
like,
again.
the minute it starts, the second it starts to wobble, you have to let
Yeah,
it go.
but
It's quite
as soon
tricky.
yeah, I couldn't even get one pin to lock. But then when someone mentioned that you have to right click it when it starts wobbling, it was locking it instantly. I unlock any chest. I unlocked massive chest.
You can
with no issue.
you can force locks as well. That might have been what they meant.
Well, no, that wasn't forcing the lock. It was putting every pin in. As soon as it started wobbling, I right clicked it, locked the pin in, one after another. I couldn't do anything with chest.
Maybe they've
before
changed it then, because that's not what I've done so far. I've done something different every time I've locked. Unlocked the chest. I've just left clicked to do it.
I don't even know.
So,
This is a pretty shitty start zone, though. I kind of don't like it.
Which one are you in?
No, I mean like the where you first start in Cold Harbour. It's really, really boring.
Cold Harbour, yeah. It's exactly what it is though, isn't it? It's a tutorial.
I know, but I wish you was given the option to skip if you've done it before.
You can't skip Cold Harbour, although apparently you can now skip the starting islands.
But why would you want to do that? It's just skipping the thing you wouldn't want to skip.
No, a lot of people are complaining they didn't like the starter islands, and they didn't want them in the game. So they've basically, when you finish Cold Harbour now, you drop straight into the first major city.
Fair enough.
And you can go to the dock and sort of go back to the starting islands to do them if you want to. But it's optional now.
That to me is the complete opposite way round. And I have no issue with that. I've got an issue with Cold Harbour, not the starting end.
Cold Harbour doesn't take that long though.
I know, but it's just.
I think no, I can see what you mean. It gets annoying when you're doing like alts and stuff, but the first time you get into the game, it's necessary.
Well, yeah. That's why I say you should be able to skip it the second time. But I don't have it.
You're a welcome sight.
The fuck?
I've rescued everyone but
save you.
Crenard, Hairden, and Meekog. Any luck?
I just
Almost
have.
done then. Everyone's out
I
except
don't
my first
have
mate,
any
Derek
issue
Orr.
at all with just doing.
We've got him in the belly of Helene's ship.
Started
We'll
out
find the
again.
keys
It's like
below deck. I'll be visiting Helene in her cabin. Her cabin girl had a key. Poor little Bosma.
is it now?
Careful now. Don't want anyone losing any toes. Oh, that's tender.
Oh, no.
Sorry?
No, sorry. Talking to myself, actually.
Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Apparently you can throw yourself off that guy.
What's that? The big pit.
The pit that the Prophet's prison's in. I just like, oh, MMOs normally block you from doing this.
Yeah, no, it's, in that respect, it's a bit more old school.
Yeah.
Oh, Reese.
Yes.
I finally got the game on.
Yeah, no, you said yesterday.
Yay. It's awesome.
I think I'm gonna play as a tank. I'm gonna go. I'm a Dragon Knight, but I think I'm gonna go very tanky with it. Take sword, shield.
I'm gonna do something a little different again once it actually releases. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Nightblade, but I'm not actually gonna be a Nightblade. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be a Blade Master basically. I'm gonna take a two-handed sword.
Well, no, normally in MMOs I don't play tanks. I normally end up playing DPS. I don't fancy playing it, to be honest. But I think I might do tanking.
Inventory's full.
Come on, blind man who somehow is actually very easily able to dexterously walk around despite the fact that you're supposedly blind. Come with me. He asked me to lead him because he can't find his way, but he can perfectly walk and run around, no problem.
He's a wizard.
It's not how it's explained. I'm sure he's a magnet as well.
Wizards did it.
Time. I thought it was God did it. Can't be
Wizards
explained. God did it. Yeah,
Don't
is that
know
Harry?
anything as God. It's just wizards. Wizards exist. Wizards did it.
Hey, Malik Ball.
Who in oblivion yeah? Ha! I knew she got away!
Come here, you little wench.
Elaine said she was being keel-hauled and beaten, but I knew better. They don't call my captain crafty for nothing. Get me out of these ropes. Captain Larissa never leaves anyone behind. Make sure she's safe.
Sexy snake ladies.
Wait. What have you... Did you poison me?
Oh my, Captain. Are you feeling okay?
Gut you like a stuck pig. Cut your eyes out. Roast
Like you did my crew? No. That won't happen again. Oh, she fell down. good. Me? Did I do that? Her starving little cabin girl may have poisoned her drink. Who can say? Did Daragor get out? I'll just be going then. I told my crew to gather on the beach.
We've got like loads of Dragon Age to play for stuff.
Meet me there.
Oh, Dragon
and
Age
square up.
the shit. So good. Which one is it? Dragon Age 1 or 2?
1.
Yeah, I don't
Dragon
even bother
Age 1.
playing 2. It's not even worth it.
Where did I put my...
I'd love to stay and watch, but no time. You can stay if you like.
case.
It's actually her poison, kept for slaves who disobey.
Stranger. Yeah, Reese, have you watched the Cowboy Bebop movie yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Escape to Tanria.
Oh, wait, no. No, I haven't. Watch the series.
The movie's good. Really good.
I feel like there's something.
Oh, I can't go on Dragon Age now, actually.
As your oldest goes down, my bad.
I've got 15678.
Swan
0.51 megabytes. To the world of tomorrow. Oh, fucking love this back of the exile. Somewhat finding myself wanting to play Diablo a bit, but not.
My crew's
I really
safe,
should start
and
playing
only
again.
a
There's
little bit
torchlight,
tortured.
it's gonna be
I call that a win.
something I
The new
tie.
captain who sails these
Half
waters
Nazi,
will be
not
glad of
half
that
Nazi,
news.
my
Now,
RP
let's talk
university.
favors. I owe you a big one. She's a bit too obsessed with old Faharajat for me, but I
Pathfinder
like her
works off
style.
steampunk stuff,
Seeing
and
as
that's
I
probably
need
the
a
most
new ship,
steampunk game I've
gold
got.
will come in handy.
True.
I'm in. Can't let what you did for us go unrewarded. See you back in town.
Hey, you! Hey, you! Yeah, you! I didn't think I'd ever find you. You move around. I'm Nicolene. I work for Captain Colleen. She sent me to find you, see if you had any luck recruiting for our heist. Looks like you're already making new friends.
No, I need to find
Then
soon.
listen, just so you know, we're set up in a hideout near the docks. Come find us when you finish recruiting. Look for Lambour outside the door. There's 3 folks Captain Colleen wants to help with her heist. Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. She told me about him. Who do you want to know about? He's a brilliant Dwemer sage. Not that he's Dwemer himself, but he studies them. He's out of Bithzark, digging in the ruins there.
Yeah, I've got a dinosaur now.
Got a dinosaur.
Yep, I can summon a dinosaur.
Okay.
Oh, dinosaurs.
Yeah, don't
Oh, those things that used to run around and headbutt everything in Oblivion.
Yeah.
This one's all fucking annoying.
But now it's mine.
I think my exile is working.
Hmm?
Doesn't look like my Path of the Exile wants to work.
Oh.
Okay.
I would like it to work. It's something I'm about to do right now.
Hey, Sky Shard, I see you there under that.
Let's be honest, they're not hard to miss.
Yeah.
Giant beam of light in the sky.
Give me your
look, it's
power. Unlimited power!
Oh,
Indeed.
I blame Jackie Chan.
What do you blame Jackie Chan for?
A lot of things.
Oh, okay.
Because he gets blamed for everything in his movies, therefore it only seems natural.
No, fair enough.
Like, for instance, like, who am I? Apparently, he did a lot of stuff. Jackie Chan's first strike, apparently he was a spy.
Oh, okay. Earth and Heart. Deals 16 physical damage and knocks the enemy down for 3 seconds. Oh, I'll have a bit of that. So I use the fire chains to pull them near me, and then I'll instantly follow up by punching them in the face. Bitches.
Don't cross the headman here. You'll end up in the grave.
Yay, I'm cooking.
Yay, cooking.
Greetings. Let's see some blood.
This is easy.
What do you mean, even odds?
I don't know if anyone's got the stream out at the minute, but there's
Hey, watch your elbows.
seems to be people betting on a mud crab fight.
Kill him!
Taking bets.
Kill him! I got 20 on the little guy.
Hey, one.
Hello.
fine goods at fair prices.
It's dangerous out there. Goblins, pirates, and beasts. What I've got here will keep you safe.
Oh, da-da-da.
I think people might be getting annoyed at me.
What's it?
Why is that?
Using my chain
What do you
things to
do?
pull things towards me. People are fighting something. Hey, I want in on that. Chains pull them straight to me from across the room. And then they're just attacking the air, and then they're just like, hey, where's he? Turn around and I'm there just murdering it. And they're just like, It's the ultimate troll ability. Someone's about to go running and attack something, and you just chain pull it from half a mile away.
Only the finest merchandise.
darling. I've got what you need.
There's never anything new here. Perhaps a ship will come soon.
My prices can't be beat.
Quality merchandise.
Step up. Have a look.
Look.